Kathreen, my friend, fresh from Tennessee. How are you feeling?
I feel good.
So tell us about the trip to Tennessee and fighting in the Nationals.
It was pretty surreal. But I think I was really surprised at how I maintained my focus throughout the whole week. Like weigh-ins multiple times, having to eat right, having to still like move my body, train just to keep things under control, and then actually fighting. Like, I had fun all 3 fights, and I think that's a good thing.
Explain to us what you mean by have fun.
Like, I felt really present. I feel like walking up to the ring, like, there was this, like, I don't know, level of acceptance of the situation, if that makes sense. But not an acceptance that's like, oh, I accept whatever happens. It was more just like, I saw opportunity where in the past I've seen obstacles. Like, in that setup, walking up to a ring, having to face someone else that you don't know what their training was like, you don't know what their coaches are like, you don't know what their fighting is like. But the difference with this tournament is that I saw opportunity in that because I knew what I had done to walk up to that.
What did you do to get you to that point? That's actually very interesting, and I think a lot of amateur fighters could use advice.
The preparation for it was pretty grueling. I was doing like fasted cardio, you know, rectifying eating mistakes. That was most of the preparation was just like, oh, I ate terribly yesterday, let me fix that today. I don't know if that's a good thing. So a lot of it was like, you know, righting my wrongs physically, but the mental preparation was a mix of openness to what was in front of me and just this like I remember saying to myself before I even left on the trip that nobody was going to beat me out there. Like, I knew I didn't know what was going to happen. And that was like, I didn't even have to be sure that that was going to come to pass, but even just the fact that I was telling myself that, I think made a big difference. And I don't know, I just felt this refusal to come away from the experience with anything negative.
And this was your 10th or 11th fight, correct?
Yeah. So the finals was my 11th fight.
So your 11th fight, you won the national...
Oh.
Name the trophy.
Well, I have it right here.
Oh, look at you. Are you in the habit of carrying trophies around with you?
The shit is really small, so it's...
That is nice. 2018 USA Boxing Eastern Elite Qualifier, Chattanooga, Tennessee champion.
So, yeah. This was...
What does it mean to you?
It means that I'm real. It means that my training, the skills that I've worked to cement are real. Because I think I've had like conversations with my trainer where it's like, oh, you gotta be sure about what you're doing in boxing because it does make you second guess a lot of things and it does make you like think twice about a lot of things. But this accomplishment just, it helps me to see that what I'm doing is real and that I'm authentic in the sport. That it's not just some off chance. It's like every every punch that I've thrown, every like piece of refinement that I've worked for means something, and has gotten me to this accomplishment. Like, it's not something that you could just go out for and be like, oh, I'm just gonna try to see what the fuck happens, you know? Like, it was calculated in the sense that, like, I was willing to, like, be uncomfortable for prolonged periods of time so that I could deal with whatever situation would come about that I had no idea would materialize in front of me in the ring. And I think that's what it's about. I'm starting to realize, like, that's what training is about. It's just like, even the uncomfortability of repetition, just like being okay with doing something over and over again, so that when you're called to do it in real time, it's that much more comfortable. You're not thinking about, oh, I have to like pull, counter, and roll to my opposite side. Like, I do it because I see it. Like, I've trained my eyes enough to like trust them. And so that's what this accomplishment means, is that like I can start to trust what I've worked on.